Hello, MintBuilder family. Matt Barkas, CEO of MintBuilder here, and I wanted to reach out to you today for a couple things. One, we get some questions pretty often here at MintBuilder, so I thought it'd be really good to just go ahead and field those questions for you right now, for probably many of you. And so one of the first questions we've been getting a lot of course, lately is bullion. Is bullion going to be back, and what's going to happen with that? I covered it a little bit in some previous videos, but I'm going to go ahead and talk about it again. Bullion is something that right now is something I feel like is to not be focused on as much. Most of the time, I would say the opposite, but in this weird kind of mix that we're in right now, it's probably not the number one thing to focus on. But to answer that question, nobody really knows at this point, exactly when we're gonna, start stocking back up on the bullion. All the wholesalers, their hands are tied with it. There's really nothing anybody can do. The mints themselves, have ceased selling the bullion for the most part. Some of them are even sold out. For example, the United States Mint for the Silver Eagles, they stop minting it, which actually goes against what they're supposed to do. They're supposed to mint as much as demand requires, but it is what it is. So nothing we can really do about it. So as far as that goes, and the little bit that they do have minted, they're gonna be shipping out small supplies to the wholesalers, and you're gonna see premiums. You already do see premiums spiked. The largest companies here in the United States, the ones who do tens of millions, even hundreds of millions of dollars in sales every year, they don't have bullion. Nobody has it. We sold out of all of ours, and then I reached out and I went to as many suppliers as I could to get bullion. And it's kind of this way it is at the moment. Now, what I mentioned before is that numismatics, on the other hand, are overlooked. It's a huge industry. I believe solely, I mean, wholeheartedly into buying bullion for sure. It's easy to liquidate and it's for that kind of emergency fund type thing. But for wealth, I look directly into numismatics, and the coins that we list on here, I try to always source out coins that are, have the best upside potential to them. And you never know exactly what's going to happen, but you can kind of tell because of the rarity. Maybe the type of label that it has with it has a little bit to do with it. The ability for it to go up. Is it the first of its kind? Is it the last of its kind? Is it something old that has a really high grade? All these kind of things we try to look at to analyze to try to predict which ones are going to be the best. And so I've been adding them to our shop. We got more added, and the coins that we have here are really good coins that we're finding. And now is the time to actually stock up on this numismatic. So the question of, are we going to get bullion in? Nobody knows the answer when it's going to happen. It will happen, but the premiums are going to be high. You're going to be paying almost, whatever the spot price is, you're going to be paying almost the same amount in premiums. So you're almost going to be paying double the amount per ounce for silver, and gold will also kind of follow suit. So again, focusing on numismatics right now is my idea of the best thing to build your wealth, and getting ready, because when things do switch back and into normal gear again in maybe a few months, you're going to have this wealth of collectible coins that you're able to have to build your wealth with. So I think that's a huge thing. Now, the other thing I wanted to kind of talk about is the leads program. So we just got a fresh batch of premium leads. So we just loaded those in there. So I encourage you to go into your back office and get the leads. Now is a good time to be promoting a business. A home business right now is the key factor for a lot of people. You're going to find that people that were maybe just half-heartedly doing businesses on the side, on the home business front, are going to be pushing harder than ever because they need the income now. So now is the time to be able to do that, to be able to build the home-based business front. And we have that here. In worst case scenario, someone can't afford, to get on a kind of subscription. Well, then they can go ahead and get on the free, at least, and start promoting to earn some money. That's what we're here for at MintBuilder. We want to help people with their wealth from two fronts, and the precious metals, of course, and also on the home business front. Now with the leads, a lot of people are maybe not still sure how to use leads, so I want to kind of just go through. It's actually a pretty straightforward process. First thing you need to do is you need to log in, make sure that you're getting the better price, because it's almost half the price for our members than it is for the retail side. So if you are not a current member subscribed on one of our paid subscriptions, I encourage you to look at that now. Now is the best time to do it. You're going to save a ton of money. Just for instance, on the leads themselves, you're going to save $20 per order. Okay. Now, once you're logged in, you're going to go to Shop Now, and from Shop Now, you just scroll down. Subscriptions are always on the top. It's the forefront of everything, because that's what our entire program is about, is getting people on an auto saver, an auto subscription, and also getting wealth to people on a regular basis and getting a discount. So that's here. So like I said before, at the very least, you want to get on the member platform if you're not currently. That way you can get these member pricing. Now, member pricing, this is what I'm talking about. These particular leads, it's batches of 1,000. These are home biz op leads. These leads are sourced within the last like 48 hours to 7 days at the most, and we have first rights to them for a couple weeks. So you get these, make sure to use them right away, and you're saving $20 per per order with just this alone. So that's huge. Now, jumping into that, let me just show you something here. So we get into the leads. Okay. Okay, so here we are. We have our lead system here. Now I'm getting a 27 because my demo account is set up as a paid subscription. Just simply add it to the cart. Real easy here. You're going to see that shoot over to the cart. Just go over and push on the cart. Okay, and then you should be all set up. You'll have your leads already here. You save $20, so that almost pays for a whole month's subscription, half a month's subscription all by itself. Proceed to checkout. And this is really important. This lead system that I'm going to show you again here is so important. This is something that nobody else offers, the simplicity of it. Now, a lot of people do sell leads, but this goes way further than that. So save the address. You're just going through and doing checkout. You can pay with PayPal, credit card, Bitcoin, cash, paper check, whatever. You can't really use the paper check or bank wire with this. I wouldn't recommend. Balance, I set up an amount in the test account so I can use my balance. Many of you are earning lots of commissions, so you can use that if you want. I'm going to use that to go with it here. And a lot of people ask, what's the merchant fee? When you use the balance, there is no merchant fee. But if you use PayPal and credit or a credit card, a merchant fee is just simply what the credit card company or PayPal charges us, which is around a little over 3.5%. So that's what the merchant fee is. It's real simple. We don't make money off of that. That's just what they charge. So there is no shipping method, so I'm going to proceed with the order. Yes, I understand the terms and conditions, $27. If you're paying with a credit card, it might be like $27.95 or PayPal. Place the order. Now this is really cool because now you not only have the leads, but it says success. Just log in. Once you go to log in, scroll down. You have your subscriptions are in the first setting. The next setting is your orders from the shop. Now your newest order is always going to be on top. So it says right here, here's my leads. Use my leads. Click on it. Real simple here. Here are all my new leads. It says email sent. No, I haven't done anything with these leads yet. Now, if I have another source to send it, maybe you have an account with MailChimp or something else and you want to start doing your own thing with it. Maybe you even have another home-based business. Sweet, use them. Download the CSV file. You can do that, and then you can use these in another place as well. For MintBuilder, to make it nice and simple, if you want to, all you have to do is push on next step. It's going to take your 1,000 leads. And I recommend minimum 1,000. I see some people buying 1,000 a week, some people buying 2,000 or 3,000 at a time. Do what you want there, but I suggest you need to invest a little bit in your business. These leads are so affordable at 2.7 cents per lead. Most of the time, even the cheap ones out there are 10 cents a lead. So you could buy 4,000 leads here for the price of 1,000 somewhere else. And not only that, but you have this in place. So this is there's different templates you can choose from. We have a few different ones. The MintBuilder website will send them right to your website. If you have your marketing funnel set up, which you do that through your income platform, then you can send out that email, and it'll send them to your marketing funnel. I'm going to send these to the website, and then you just, it just says right here, hello. It's going to put their name in for you. Don't mess with the brackets. You can change any words if you want to, but I would leave the brackets alone. If you know how to do HTML, you can click here and you can change the coding, but for the most part, you can just leave it alone. And it's really that simple. And you can just say, maybe finish filling out your account, something that's going to catch their attention, whatever you can think of, just something that would catch your attention will probably catch their attention, and then push send. That's it. You bought the leads, you go log in, type a title, push send, and guess what? 1,000 of these leads are on their way out. We say allow 24 hours. Typically, it goes out within 20 minutes because it's 1,000 leads being emailed, so it's quite a few. And then you just go down later on. You can go check. You can see your leads here. You can go back in and it'll say email sent yes. When it's all done, this will say yes. So that's it. Simple, easy. I mean, everything it's all in a push button. It's like 2 or 3 steps and it's done. You can literally be sitting on your couch and you can be marketing your business, making money. And here's the really cool other side of this, okay? You want to make sure that as you're building your team up, to have your team also get onto this, because for a couple reasons. One, it's going to grow their business for them. You don't have to go out and talk to your family and relatives and friends and all that. You don't have to do that. You can just get these very affordable leads and start marketing them. Again, I recommend maybe doing like one batch every week or something like that and sending them out. And what happens is they're going to start growing their team and they're going to start earning more commissions, which means what? You're going to start earning more commissions. And this particular product is commissionable. So what that means is that every time one of your personals orders a batch of leads, you're going to make 10%, which $27 is $2.70. Okay, not a big deal, but if they're ordering every week, that's an extra $10 a month. And if their team is doing the same thing, you're going to be earning a 50% match on tiers 2, 3, 4, and 5. So you get your 10% commissions off the front tier and a 50% match off tiers 2 through 5. So this is a huge and additional income on top of the business is now growing because you're sending leads out. Everybody's sending leads out in your entire team. So it's really cool. This is a complete turnkey system that requires you to really do nothing except for push a few buttons and just write a title to your email. That's it. There's nothing else that needs to be done. You're going to be making money. You're going to be making money from your team. You're going to be building your business. It's going to be growing. So this is massive. I think a lot of time when I first sent this out, I think a lot of people miss the fact that this is commissionable, because most things, when a member buys something from the shop, it's at cost, so there's no commission. Just the subscriptions are commissionable. But this particular product, we purposely built it as commissionable so that people will help promote it, which helps grow their business, makes them more money, and their business is growing, which in turn also makes you more money. So now is the time. People need this desperately to start growing their business, and I believe wholeheartedly in doing this. So between this and making sure to stock up on collectible coins, we're putting really good ones in the shop. Make sure to keep an eye on the shop for something that might be interesting to you. But we don't put junk coins in there. All good stuff. These are coins that we're hand selecting. I'm working with vendors to get exact certain coins. So again, check all that out. Hopefully this helps, and I'll keep you guys informed what we find out about everything else and how everything's going. I can tell you right now, MintBuilder is exploding right now because of what's happening. People are looking for alternative ways. So make sure you capitalize on it, just like many of the other leaders are as well at this moment in time. So we'll talk to you guys real soon. If you have any questions, make sure to get with your sponsor. If they can't answer it, just email support@mintbuilder.com and we'll make sure to take care of that for you. All right, take care. We'll talk to you again real soon.